and Lil Baby, who are some of the best rappers in the game right now, have had fans talking for a while after it was shared that they were both beefing with each other. The rappers' beef came as a surprise because they've collaborated on several songs together, and they've both openly spoken about how they value their relationship. Lil Durk and Lil Baby turn ops. The relationship between Lil Durk and Lil Baby went south after Lil Durk set up Lil Baby while they were on set for a music video. Lil Baby and Lil Durk released a collab album that topped the charts. At the time they released the album, fans assumed that it would be the best thing ever for the relationship between the two rappers. However, it didn't play out that way for the rappers. Lil Durk and Lil Baby linked up to make music videos for the songs on their collab album, and during one of their video shoots, Lil Durk allegedly set Lil Baby up and sent his goons to attack Lil Baby while they were shooting a music video. The clip of the rappers on set went viral, and in the video, Lil Durk was seen when both rappers were working on a music video for their collab album. And a clip from behind the scenes made media rounds that showed Baby and Durk hopping into Lil Baby's drop-top convertible. In the video, Lil Durk was seen with something in his hand as Lil Baby hopped into the vehicle. Before Baby got into the car, he spoke with someone outside the recording frame. Meanwhile, Durk, who was in the video, had a look on his face like he was waiting on something to happen. He basically looked nervous. Fans couldn't stop talking about the viral video, and they sprung up several theories about why Lil Durk looked the way he did in the video. Some fans believed that Lil Durk had seen Lil Baby as a threat to his name in the industry, and it was likely that he hired goons to take him out while they were on set in Atlanta. Other fans speculated that Lil Durk might not have been planning an attack on Lil Baby, but he may have been scared for his own life. Being a popular rapper who's had his name involved in a lot of gang drama and has had a lot of friends lose their lives in shady situations, it was no surprise that Lil Durk would appear scared and nervous when he finds himself in an open area, especially in a place like Atlanta. Fans argued that Lil Durk might have been scared because he wasn't in his city, and he didn't want any of his ops to catch him off guard. After the video went viral, the friendship between Lil Durk and Lil Baby turned down a bit as they were no longer seen hanging out at each other's events, and they no longer carried each other along the way they did. They prompted fans to resolve that Lil Durk actually planned a hit on Lil Baby, and it turned them to ops. Lil Durk clears the air. With the news of Lil Durk and Lil Baby's friendship going south over the viral clip, Lil Durk was forced to come out in public to clear the air. The OTF leader took to his Instagram story to comment about the viral video, where he admitted that he was really nervous while they were shooting the music video. But he was only nervous because he was trying to keep himself safe and not because he planned a hit on Lil Baby. He wrote on his Instagram story, "I am run up and see up close." Several people attributed Lil Durk's fear to his friend King Von's tragic passing. Lil Durk found himself exposed on the streets of Atlanta, the same streets where his friend King Von was eliminated by their ops. Lil Durk and the members of his OTF crew didn't feel safe. By saying that, he cleared the air about the other theory of him trying to set up Lil Baby in his own city. A couple of months after Lil Durk cleared the air about the video, a fan called him out over the video and said he was always looking scared. Lil Durk was on an Instagram live video with his girlfriend India Royale when a fan commented saying that he always looked scared. Lil Durk responded to the fan saying, "Looks can be deceiving." Lil Durk decided to ask his girlfriend if he always looked scared, but she didn't exactly have an answer to his question.
I always be looking scared. That's when I became a real firm believer of looks could be deceiving. I be looking like I'm lost in everything. But you know like I know. You know like I know. You know what happened in the house. You know what happened in the house.
Lil Durk and Lil Baby end beef. The beef between Lil Durk and Lil Baby seemed too odd among their fans, as it was weird to see two good friends become ops. The rappers' critics moved from claiming that they were trying to eliminate each other to the fact that both rappers were competing in the rap scene. The theories about the competition between the rappers got to Lil Durk, who spoke about it in an interview where he revealed a lot about his relationship with Lil Baby. Lil Durk said in the podcast that he and Lil Baby were friends long before Lil Baby became a rapper officially.
How'd you guys first link?
I met him in the studio with Durk before he was rapping.
Before he was rapping?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So he always came to the studio with him.
Yeah, I heard he never really wanted to rap. Huh?
Yeah. I don't know. It's just like every time I seen him, it's like we caught a vibe in there.
So you met him before he was even rapping?
Yeah, but he always had the energy though.
According to Lil Durk, Lil Baby had shown him love and support right from the come up. He also said that long before Lil Baby started rapping, he had always lived life like a rapper who had it all, with a pocket full of money, fancy cars, supermodels, and all of it. However, his interviewers wanted to know if he saw Lil Baby as competition after Lil Baby got into the rap game. Lil Durk's response assured his fans that he and Lil Baby had resolved their beef, and they had no issues between them.
Is there any competition with like you and Lil Baby? Just like friendly competition
friendly
or anything like that?
Lil Durk made it clearer that he was on good terms with Lil Baby when the interviews asked him which rapper he had a connection with and which rapper he was most likely to hop on a track with. Lil Durk said at this time that Lil Baby was one of his favorite rappers and he would certainly like to do another collab with him.
Who is someone you've worked with that you've been like, man, I could really connect with this guy and I could like do music with this guy forever? Like you just have a musical connection with this person.
Well, you and Lil Baby did a whole album, right?
Yeah, it's definitely one of them, Baby one of them. But it's like everybody I work with though.
In all, there isn't much of a competition between Lil Baby and Lil Durk at the moment. In fact, when Lil Durk was asked about his favorite rappers at the moment, he mentioned Lil Baby's name among other artists.
I'm gonna name my three, not
Yeah.
the three who the world already know.
Yeah.
So, Baby. I'm gonna say Kodak. This not including like Thugs in the future. You know what I'm saying? 21 Savage.
Lil Durk and Lil Baby, biggest collaboration. The relationship between Lil Durk and Lil Baby is as old as their career in the rap scene. Both rappers have had a good relationship, and they expressed the strength of their friendship in their collab album, Voice of the Heroes, which they released back in 2021. Their album was so top tier that it made it to #1 on Billboard's 200. The album was also the second biggest rap debut of 2021, as it made 158,000 in sales the first week of its release. The album also fetched Lil Durk his first #1 album spot on Billboard. Lil Durk and Lil Baby both claimed that they were on good terms when they made the album, and it was made solely for their fans and for people who related to their struggle and come up. Lil Durk: I'm the voice and Baby the hero. Lil Baby also spoke about how the album relates to their fans. He said, when it comes to that street, the streets is like, we the voices and the heroes of this. Lil Baby said about the album prior to its release, you know what I'm saying? Kids look at us like heroes. I know they look at me like one, and Durk too. That been holding it down for a minute. According to Lil Baby, the album was released to inspire every kid and anyone else who grew up on the streets, as he believes he and Durk are the voice of the street. Lil Baby shared that he planned on collaborating with Lil Durk again in the future, and the reason why he would work with him again is that they both shared the same views of helping people like them who grew up in poor backgrounds in violent neighborhoods. Lyrics about their relationship. In their collab album, Voice of the Heroes, Lil Baby and Lil Durk talk more about their relationship in a couple of the songs on the album. On the track Still Hood, Lil Baby said, "You gon' DIE if you come at us." The line was aimed at Lil Baby and Lil Durk's ops, and at the time, many fans assumed that the line was aimed at Quando Rondo, who was involved in King Von's tragic passing. On the 6th track of the album, Man of My Word, Lil Durk rapped, "And you gotta be a to hang out with us. If you talking about then I'm hanging up." Durk is a member of the Black Disciples street gang, while Lil Baby is a member of the Crips. Some fans believe that although they are now rap stars, Durk and Baby still cause in the streets, and that some of their crew members are allegedly hitters. In another song titled 2040, Lil Durk rapped, "I know, pay for safety, so they get extorted. I got take off half the city." Some fans believe that Durk is dissing other rappers who he believes are paying for safety while bragging that he doesn't need to, as he has gang members or all over his city to take out anyone who comes at him or Lil Baby. In the same song, Lil Durk also rapped, "Put an op inside a wood first." In case you don't know, the word op is a street slang that means opposition and refers to members of rival gangs. Fans are speculating that Durk was again threatening rival gangs by stating he would put any op in a casket before they could come at him. Lil Durk and Lil Baby's ops. Lil Durk and Lil Baby have several ops in the rap industry. And although they may not be beefing each other at this time, there are other rappers in the industry who they aren't on good terms with. Lil Baby, unlike Lil Durk, hasn't had many ops in the industry, but he once had a fallout with Quavo. Lil Baby made a comment about Quavo's song after he performed at a show. In 2021, the Migos performed their lead single during a boxing match between Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul. Quavo said in the song's opening lines, "Act like something been taken. Ain't nothing but a little bit of straightening." Lil Baby made fun of the line, taking to his Instagram stories to post a now deleted photo, allegedly mocking Quavo. Lil Baby simply wrote the line, "Ain't none but a little bit of straightening," alongside laughing emojis. This act caused Offset to unfollow Lil Baby on Instagram, and when the Migos were asked about Lil Baby's album, they replied in a nonchalant way, implying that they were not cool with Lil Baby.
I want one last thing before I let you go. Lil Baby dropped a great record last week. I was proud of him. I thought it was an awesome topical record. Have you been impressed and proud of his moves? He's been doing his thing, man. He's become the guy.
For sure.
Did you hear the record I'm talking about?
Yeah.
On the other hand, Lil Durk has several rappers in the industry that he's at loggerheads with, including rappers like NBA Youngboy, 6ix9ine, Quando Rondo, and several others.